Hi guys, welcome to the lesson again. In this video, in this lesson, I want to show you with some examples, some shapes. Are these shapes are symmetry or not? Okay, let's begin with video examples. Here, teacher showing us four different shapes. One by one, let's check these shapes. For example, in first shape, as you see, it's square. Am I right? All sides equal to each other. All sides are equal to each other. And a second shape is rectangle, triangle, and circle. Are these shapes symmetry or not? Okay, let's check it. For example, what was the rule of symmetry? When you fold the paper, okay, horizontal or diagonal or vertical, if two different parts are equal to each other, that you can say, you can tell us, of course, this shape, this how can I say, figure, of course, symmetry. And how many symmetry lines it has got? Okay, for example, it's first line and second line maybe, and vertically four thirds, and horizontally fourths. In square, for example, as you see with the experiment, in square shape, we have only four symmetry lines. Okay, let's continue. If you want, please take at home. You can also try with the papers. You can also check. You can also experiment it at home. First way is folding. He folded the diagonal lines. Okay, and the second diagonal lines, as you see, this part and the back side of part, this shape are equal to each other. That's why it's exactly symmetry. Yes, symmetry. And how many symmetry lines it has got? For example, it's first and second, and horizontally or vertically. Yes, third, and horizontally or vertically fourth. Okay, so we can say in square, four symmetry lines has got. And a second shape is what kind of shape? It's rectangle, of course. Rectangle, first of all, he folded the paper vertically, okay? When you fold the two equal parts, as you see, it's of course symmetry, okay? For example, this area and this area equal to each other. That's why this shape also uh, symmetry. Okay, how many symmetry lines in rectangle? First one is okay. When you fold the central line, when you draw the central line, okay, and two left side and right side are equal to each other. That's why it's first line, first symmetry line, and second line is maybe horizontally, okay. When you draw the horizontal line, and the above line and below line are equal also. So diagonal lines maybe when you experiment doing the experiment at home, you will see these diagonal lines are not equal to each other, because when you fold the paper, this corner, okay, this angle not comes to here, okay. So in rectangle, maybe two symmetry lines, first one and second one horizontally. So that's why in rectangle, two symmetry lines. And third shape is triangle. What kind of triangle? It's maybe isosceles triangle. When you fold the triangle also, triangle paper, as you see, right side of the paper and left side of the paper equal to each other. That's why it's symmetry lines. These two parts are equal to each other. That's why we can exactly say this shape also symmetry. But how many lines it has got? Let's check it. Okay, first, if you want, if we hold, how can I say, fold like this, okay, like this. If you want to draw the lines, you can see this part and this part not equal to each other. That's why in triangle, in especially in isosceles triangle, isosceles triangle, only one symmetry line. And circle, in circle, how many symmetry lines? First of all, if we fold the central shape, okay, as you see, left side and right side are equal to each other, okay. First line is okay, successful, and the second line is it's vertically and horizontally also. Several times if you try it, as you see, so much symmetry lines, okay. That's why this shape also symmetry shape. There's we have some examples. First of all, frog, for example. Frog is symmetry or not. When you divide by frog two equal parts, as you see, it's exactly same shapes. Okay, left side and right side equal. That's why it is, of course, symmetry. And second one is umbrella. Umbrella is not when you divide by two equal parts. This part is more than right side part. That's why it's not how can I say symmetry. Yes. And mhm. In the shape also, when you divide two equal parts, okay, as you see, left side and right side equal. That's why this picture also symmetry. Mhm. And also you can see it's also symmetry. And the letter of K, when you divide two equal parts, horizontal line, when you draw the horizontal line or vertical line, no problem. As you see, it's equal to two parts, separated two parts. That's why it's also, how can I say, symmetry. Okay. Insects also. Okay. So there's we have also some examples about these unit. Where is my paper? Microsoft. Okay. There's we have also some examples. For example, first shape is rectangle. Okay, we have tried it. It's uh, exactly symmetry, but how many it has got symmetry lines? How many symmetry lines? Horizontally first and vertically second. Okay, it has got two symmetry lines. For example, C, C arrow, as you see arrow, it's arrow. When you divide by two parts, two equal parts, horizontal line, when you draw the horizontal line, you will see these two parts are equal to each other. That's why it's also symmetry, and it has got only one symmetry lines. When you draw the vertical line, these two parts are not equal to each other. That's why it has got only one symmetry line. And for example, which one? Which one? This shape, for example, when you divide by in two equal vertical parts, as you see, it's also symmetry, and it has got only one symmetry lines. Okay, one symmetry lines. And what is the rotational symmetry? What was the rotational symmetry? Rotational symmetry, it was, for example, in 90 degree. When you rotate to 90 degree, for example, I want to show you now. Press to F5 and Control plus P. I want to show you, for example, when you rotate this shape to 90 degree, okay? Yeah, for example, this corner is A. When you rotate to 90 degree, this shape, What's a new shape? It will be like this, am I right? Okay, it's 90 degree, A also 90 degree. And where is A? A is here. Okay, so first shape was like this, and A was here. And third shape, it's 90 degree. Are these equal? Are these equal? Not of course, not of course. That's why in first rotational, we haven't same shape. Okay, in a second one, when you rotate to 180 degree, maybe your shape will be like this. Okay, this A comes to here because, for example, this one is B. B comes to here, and third picture and first picture are equal to each other. Okay, because this is also rectangle, also rectangle. Their degrees also same. That's why we have one right now, and we rotate to 200. For example, here 180 degree, here 90 degree. When we rotate to 270 degree, what's a new what is the new shape? New shape, I mean it's there's we have A, there's we have B. Are these equal in first page with picture? No, of course. It's rectangle. Also, it's rectangle, but these shapes height is very longest than first. That's why also not equal with first, but equal first. It's not also not equal. And last one, when you rotate to 360 degree, as you see, it's fourth picture, and it was I'm sorry, it's first, second, third, and fourth. What was the shape? Shape was A and B, and also it's is equal to first picture. That's why it's also our how can I say, rotational symmetry. So how many we have rotational symmetry? Order of two rotational symmetry. Okay, two order of rotational symmetry in rectangle. And next page, there's we have some examples. For example, third question, write down the number of lines of symmetry for each shape. What kind of this shape is hexagon? What kind of hexagon? Regular hexagon. Regular means all sides equal. Okay, this side, this side, this side, this side, this side, and this side are equal to each other. That's why also their angles are equal to each other. Okay, and it's called regular hexagon. In regular hexagon, how many symmetry lines it has got? How many symmetry lines? What was symmetry lines? It was if you divided two equal parts. For example, when I draw two horizontal line, above picture, above part and below part are equal. Yes, there's also three sides. There's also three sides. That's why they are equal. And when you draw the how can I say, vertically, this part equal, yes, equal. So first one, two, and when I draw like this, for example, three, and is it okay? Yes, it has got three or more than three, yes, shapes maybe more than three lines of symmetry in hexagon, regular hexagon. And I want to show you E, okay, sunshine we have. How many symmetry lines in this figure? It's circle, okay, circle, okay. When I divide by two equal parts, for example, I draw like this, horizontal line, this part and this part are equal. Yes, first, second, third, and fourth. Okay, we have four symmetry lines in sunshine. Okay, and other pictures you can try at home, please. Please try yourself. Okay, please try yourself. And rotational symmetry also, when you rotate to 90 degree, 180 degree, if this shape not changing, staying with first shape, it has got one rotational symmetry and two rotational symmetry, three, four, blah blah blah. It's beginning from 90 degree to 360 degree. Okay, this one is first area, second, third, and fourth. And this question, very interesting question, because there is we have different shapes. but the question is same. Copy and complete the table to show the symmetry properties of some quadrilaterals. What does mean quadrilateral? It has got four sides, yes? For example, this one is also quadrilateral, quadrilateral, rhombus also quadrilateral because it has got four sides, okay? And parallelogram uh, also quadrilateral, kite, kite, okay? Kite also quadrilateral, trapezium, isosceles trapezium are also our quadrilaterals. So what is the question? First of all, find the number of lines of symmetry. What was squares? I mean, it's four lines. It has got one, two, and vertically and horizontally four. And what is the rotational symmetry? When you rotate to 90 degree, its shape is changing. Of course not changing because it's square. All sides equal. All sides equal. That's why it has got only also four rotational symmetry. In rectangle, how many numbers of lines symmetry? It's first vertically and horizontally. I'm sorry, horizontally second. So it has got two lines of symmetry. And how many order of rotational symmetry? Also two. If you remember, we had tried it previous minutes. You can see again. In rhombus also, how many lines when you divide equal to parts? This part and this part equal. Okay, it's first, second, equal. Maybe this part, when you fold it, if their shape is not changing, okay, not changing, so you can say it has got three or four or two number of line symmetry. And order of rotational symmetry also, when you rotate to 90 degree, as you see here, 90 degree and 180 degree, if its shape, original shape is not changing, so it has got, for example, two or four or one order of rotational symmetry, and blah 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 blah. Others, please check yourself and send me. If you want, you can send me by the page. I'll wait your answers. And here also, it's last page. For each triangle, write down. First question is, first question is the number of lines of symmetry and the number of lines of symmetry. First shape is equilateral triangle. Please read that carefully. What does mean equilateral? Equilateral means all sides are equal to each other and all angles must be equal to each other. What's the interior angles of triangle? It was 180 degrees, and that's why when you divide by three equal parts, it is equal to 60 degrees each angle. So number of lines of symmetry. When you divide two equal parts, this part and this part are equal. Yes, yes, because this part and this part exactly equal to each other. That's why one, okay, one. And when you divide two vertically, also left side and right side equal. Yes, left side and right side equal exactly because you can measure with the angles 60 here. If it's right angle triangle, 90, and here must be 30, also 30 and 60, 90, exactly equal. And when you draw the with this angle, this side and this side also equal. So you can say in equilateral triangle has got three symmetry lines, okay, three symmetry lines. And the order of rotational symmetry, how many rotational symmetry? I mean it has got three or four, okay, because when you rotate to 90 degree, its shape is not changing because all sides equal. One, two, three, four. Yes, it has got four rotational symmetry. And the second example is isosceles triangle. Isosceles means two sides only equal to each other, okay, and two angles equal to each other. So it has got only one symmetry lines when you divide two equal parts, left side and right side equal to. That's why it has got only one symmetry lines. And how many order of rotational symmetry? 90, 180, 270, and 360. Only one itself. Also, order of rotational symmetry is one, and symmetry lines of also one. And scale and triangle. Scale and triangle is, it means this angle not equal to each other. Okay, that's why it has got zero symmetry lines. And how many rotational symmetry itself? It's one. Okay, when you rotate to 90 degree, 180 degree, 270 degree, and 360 degree, only itself, only one rotational symmetry. And the last picture and last shape, right angled the isosceles triangle. What does it mean? Right angled isosceles triangle. Right angle, okay, it has got at least angle of this shape is 90 degree. And isosceles triangle. Isosceles, it means two sides are equal. That's why their angle also equal. 45, 45 plus 45, 90, 90 plus 90, 180. Okay, how many symmetry lines it has got? I mean, only one, because from here, if you want to draw, the above part and below part are equal to each other. That's why it has got only one symmetry lines. And how many rotational symmetry it has got? One, 90 degree, two, 180, three, and fourth, 360 degree itself, only one rotational symmetry. And here also, in the very interesting questions, I want to show you this question. If you want, you can uh, draw the paper. You can do experiment at home, okay? Please take a square paper because length and height are equal, 5 and 5 pattern, okay? You can try it. If you want, I will show you next lesson, next video lesson. Let's begin with first shape. For example, in this shape, please, what is the question? In each diagram, the blue lines are lines of symmetry. Copy and complete each diagram. So these shapes are symmetry. How can you show it? The inverse of these questions, okay? Inverse of previous questions. As we have symmetry lines, we need complete these shapes. How can you complete it? Okay, this line is our vertical line. When I draw this, sorry, this, okay, this place, this pattern, as you see, it's near to line. That's why it must be also near to line. And below that, this square, also below that, this square must be here. And after one, and this one, these 3 points also is equal to here. And the last shape is, I mean, it's here. So first shape, like this shape, our first diagram. And also here you can see it's diagonal line. We need complete it. And here vertical line, it's easier. Sorry, it's easier. Sorry, where's my pen? Okay, it's oh. Okay, this side and this side are equal to. That's why we need to complete these colors here. Okay, and also this part and this part are equal because it's symmetry shape. That's why we need to complete also yellow patterns here. Okay, uh, for today it's enough. See you later. Please take care of yourself and hard work hardly. Take care. You're healthy. Thank you so much.